If you renovated an apartment in the 90s or the 2000s, you could expect to add $2 of value for every $1 that you spend on renovating the apartment. This has now changed for several reasons. So typically if you spend $1 on an apartment, you're going to get $1 back or a little bit more in terms of adding value to the property. Sometimes less if you do a really luxury renovation. So without explaining why this happens, something else has changed between the 90s and 2000s. We have Airbnb, but in those 2 decades, we didn't have Airbnb. As a result, we can now access cash flow by renovating these apartments that our counterparts 20 years ago could not. So, for example, I looked at an option in Melbourne. If I could buy an apartment with a car spot in the city centre for $500,000, I could spend $200K on a super luxury renovation. And this would then put the apartment far beyond all of the competition and allow me to yield a net profit after paying all the cleaning fees, Airbnb fees, local taxes, after paying cleaners and the mortgage, everything. I could earn $65,000 in net profit from a perfectly renovated apartment, right? The problem with this is you've got to come up with 200 grand to renovate the apartment, right? And that's going to limit you from having deposits from other apartments. But if you have enough income to service more debt, you can then refinance the property at the new valuation. So let's say you bought it for $500,000, spent 200 grand, it's now worth 700K, let's say 650K conservatively. So you can access 80% of that extra 150K, say 120K. So you can redraw that 120K out and have that back in your bank account to use on another property as another deposit. So that's how you can extract the very most cash flow out of residential real estate. If this interests you, DM me the word school and I've got a free community where we look at stuff like this.